Hey Aquarius, how are you doing? This reading is for Aquarius for the week of November the 10th to the 16th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support. So thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Aquarians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your high is good? Present time, the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. What you are focused on is the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Star. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. There you are standing in your power. Can also be very auspicious. Getting your major in your reading. Okay, Aquarius. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. It is also about news, communication, creativity, passion. It is also limitless in potential. So limitless with potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless when it comes to adjacent doors, job, career, and limitless with, what you want to do. And this could be like some kind of goal you have in mind. Page of Wands is also an energy of finish what you have started. So let's just say you painted one wall and you're like, you know what? I'm going to invest in something else. It's like finish what you have started. Or somebody also is in this energy of they start things, but they don't finish things. So something about tying up loose ends. What is this Page of Wands? Could be dealing with a younger fire sign. And the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Two of Cups is finding a nice balance between your yin and yang. So relax, leaning back in this beautiful feminine energy, being open and receptive to help support, and knowing when to spring onto your masculine energy to take that action. So act upon impulse. So in some kind of pause, breathe, reflect. If you have some kind of great idea that you want to invest in, act upon it. Two of Cups is also two peas in a pod, your yin to your yang. There also could be something about you and a younger sibling, brother. This could be anything, cousin, aunt, text messaging you. What's coming towards you is the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is about gaining a new perspective. It means a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding some kind of circumstance or situation. Something about sacrifice. And you might have had to sacrifice a lot in some kind of circumstance or situation, but this is an energy of a pause, a breather, something about a pause on an investment. Maybe you needed that pause to reflect, and then now you're going to take that action. And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's some kind of like pause and a reflection for some kind of downtime and self-care. Queen of Cups is also kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyalty, or trusting your intuition, making your best judgment by your intuition, thinking of love or self-care differently. Queen of Cups also gets a bad rep for people pleaser mentality. People pleaser mentality leads to the detriment of your own health. But I'm getting something about sacrificing some kind of love or doing something that you love. So what is this investment? This is, who do I want to invest in? What is worth my timing investing in? Should I scrap this investment? Is this going anywhere? What's coming with me for the long haul? So pause, reflect. And the Five of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change, a change in some kind of investment or a circumstance. Sad, hurt, regret, resentment. There could also be some kind of buildup of regret or sadness. But there is a rainbow, so there's hope. Hope in some kind of investment. You know, the Star card is about the vulnerability. The vulnerability is the bridge to a connection. Building resentment towards some kind of investment. And this could be like towards a job situation. There's something about stagnancy or just waiting. Because if you turn around, there's 2 cups in the upright. So focus things that you can control on some kind of investment, and don't cry over spilled milk. Because that's like living in the past. Living in the past could be like depressed feelings or hurt feelings. You've had to sacrifice a lot for children if you are a mother. There's something about, will I regret investing in myself? No, self-care is not selfish. It's selfless and necessary. Page of Swords in your blocked and challenged position. This is my obnoxious brat in the tarot. It's somebody who has bratty behavior. It is also my power texter. So this is my stalker, my watcher. So somebody could be like inquiring or investigating. This is snooping. Somebody could also be like snooping or keeping tabs on you. Page of Swords is also somebody who is triggered. This is somebody who is underdeveloped in the way that they communicate. So they might say something harshly and then regret it right away. I also get with this Page of Swords is somebody who talks and talks and talks. Talk. This person will talk your ear off. Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing all that. And then their words and actions don't reflect on who they are. So let's just go back to Page of Wands. Page of Wands is having a really creative, bright idea and feeling inspired to take some kind of action. And could be like a creative art, a goal, a talent, or an invitation between you and another person. And it could be you and your child. Like you get this person gets you. Childlike energy. It's banter. But let's just say you have started some kind of investment project and you're like, oh gosh, you know what? I was gonna paint today, but then I focused on this investment. So go back to the people pleaser mentality. Make sure that there's balance, because there's something about having to sacrifice a lot right here. So what is this Page of Swords? This is also something that an individual needs to get off their chest. It's hard for another individual to hear, but it's necessary. This is not having all the information. Or it could be like gossip. So somebody could be like gossiping. And the Ace of Swords. Some kind of bright idea. But this is like a break or a break free or a breakthrough. This can also have something to do with like band-aiding over things. So only putting a band-aid on all the time. So what you need is the suture. Like finish what you have started. I'm also getting something about suture. So this could be like communication, or you're waiting for communication, possibly from a doctor, something here, lawyer. Could be legal, something legal. Feeling sad about some kind of investment. And that Ace of Swords is about victory, triumph, success. But in the blocked and challenged position, not getting the victory or the news that you wanted, or this is about delivery of the news. You know, it could be a jealous sister, a jealous brother who constantly, talks behind your back, and that could be very disappointing. But that Ace of Swords is like, I need to get discipline as well, because this is about boundaries. I need to establish better boundaries with myself, because we have 24 hours in a day. So how are you using those 24 hours in a day? That's a break free or a breakthrough. So right here, the Hangman, something about a break. Maybe you're taking a break from love, or there's something about like taking a break in self-care. I'm going to invest in me right now. What is this Star card? Healing, hope, faith, your guided light. Face your true north. This is also like some kind of wish. And the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Eight of Cups is emotionally detaching from a person, place, or a situation. I'm also getting like something about humbling oneself, purging old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs, creating new emotional happiness. And that's about you. Hopeful and optimistic that that ninth cup is out there. And you're right. This can also be you're wishing and hoping about walking away from some kind of commitment, connection. Eight of Cups is like purging. Something about eclipse. Eclipse this out. This can also be like something about love or like intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. What is this? Page of Cups and Page of Wands and Two of Cups. And the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. King of Swords is a typical court card for Aquarius. Here's the truth. Here's the facts. It is also about discipline, stoicism, and reserve. So some kind of like truth. I stand in the light of truth. Here is my truth. I'm also getting an energy of like creativity, developing some kind of new talent, showing off your talent. This might be even expressing to someone about your talent. Some kind of hidden talent. King of Swords can also be, again, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. So if you're waiting for like some kind of communication from a doctor, or like there could be like legal things going on, custody battles with children. What is this? Hangman and Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with a mother. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. And the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Four of Wands can also be sacrifice and freedom, but that is also about reunion. There's some kind of delay on reuniting with like a friend, a family member, a loved one. There might be some kind of like change in your plan. And yeah, it's sad and disappointment and some kind of like investment. But you know, King of Swords is also an energy of boundaries. So if you're starting some kind of project, follow through with the project. Don't do it half-assed. I'm also getting a friend or somebody here is like, yeah, you know, I'm writing a book. Okay, well, if you're writing a book, how's your book going? Oh, I didn't start it. I'm still looking. Something about a lie. So Four of Wands can also be your foundation and home. Something about your living situation. What is this? Investment and Five of Cups? What is this? Seven of Pentacles? Review. Something is up for review. And the Ten of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Ten of Swords is like sadness or regret over some kind of investment. And this here is defeat and betrayal. I'm also getting something about this, the remothering or self-care. Make sure you take some downtime to yourself. Don't overwork yourself, because you could literally make yourself sick. But Ten of Swords is feeling betrayed in some kind of circumstance or investment. Or this is like a dead end. This could be like a dead end job. And it's like sad that this investment's coming to an end, but you know, you're moving forward. There's something about move forward, move on. What is this? Page of Swords? You could be dealing with a Gemini. And the Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Eight of Pentacles is about mastery of craft, paying attention to the detail and putting in the quality. Somebody here is sloppy in work ethic. So paying attention to the detail. Somebody here might not be detail orientated or sloppy with their work ethic or what they're working on. No, this is out of balance. Like someone here, because you're in the King of Swords. So you're way more mature. There's a maturity level right here coming together, but there's some kind of delay. And then you have some kind of obnoxious brat or somebody who's watching you work, paying attention to your work, or somebody here who wants to like throw you under the bus at work. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is frustration, extra responsibilities, extra duties being thrown at you. And maybe that's triggering you at work. Well, that also could be a catalytic energy of like, you know what? Maybe I need to take my skills and talent somewhere else. Like this is like walking away. Because Eight of Pentacles is somebody who is mastering a skill. But right here, somebody can't get something off the ground. Like this isn't a victory. This is not a win. This can also be just like taking a different language. Like let's just say you wanted to speak French or you wanted to speak Spanish, or that can also be like a course or a class. You can have this victory, but talking about it doesn't get the results you want. So just talking a big story. So this could be like someone talking, like, let's just say this is a coworker at work. They talk about all this Spanish class that they're taking, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're actually working on. So it's just like empty words. What is this star card and Eight of Cups? And the Nine of Pentacles. Maintain your independence because it's super duper alluring and sexy. Nine of Pentacles is also knowing your worth, knowing your value, internally, externally, taking really good care of health, wealth, happiness. This is also abundance, prosperity, and feeling good in your skin. Placing boundaries and being vulnerable enough to not rely on a single person. I feel like there could also be something about a person relying on you, or you've had to like let go of a home. This could be like a marriage. Something is dragging on, or there's a new perspective on unity and family. Something about family. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is creativity, passion, empowering oneself. This is maintaining independence. This could be like some kind of work situation fallout. Copycat. Ooh, is somebody copying you at work? So right here, this is my curiosity or parrot, or somebody here is copying what you're doing. See how this is a bunch of papers? So you do have some kind of Snoop Dogg at work. And keeping a promise. This is like compromise and working something out. Don't give up on the ones that you love. Or something that you love. Because that's about your foundation and stability. It is also about home and family. Marriage. And toxic. And toxic can be anything. This could be ingestion of chemicals or toxic, perfumes, whatever. But I'm also getting somebody with heavy cologne, like somebody here, it stinks. Something stinks. Divorce, breaking a contract. Yeah, this could be like divorcing your job, divorcing somebody who is copying you. I'm also getting something about copyright. Somebody here is band-aiding over a situation, but you're not band-aiding over it anymore. You want the suture. I am embarrassed by my actions and I feel disgusted with myself. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. So hurt people. And this could be like some kind of like work, because Eight of Pentacles is about mastering or a skill. But this person talked a lot, or there's something about like a child skipping school. Your kids could be skipping school too. Yeah, I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. That could be you saying that. So somebody was out for revenge here. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. It kind of feels like you were the brains of the operation here, Aquarius. If there is something about a Band-Aid situation where you're like, yeah, you know what, I'll get to that. I'll handle it one day. Go to the dentist, go to the doctor, stop putting it off. Self-care and remothering yourself and giving yourself the kindness and compassion you deserve, you're allowed to put yourself first. Self-care is not a necessity or a luxury. It's necessary. You matter. This is also about something about changing your look, changing your wardrobe. Force, muddled and unclear thinking. Yeah, because right here, something's not clear. Like Ace of Swords is like catching your lucky break, a break free, a breakthrough. But there's something about stagnancy, not having all the information, or somebody here like copying, spying, keeping tabs on your work. This person has their head buried in the sand. Moon, changes in your life. Something feels like it's being eclipsed out of your life. Like you're never going to revisit this investment ever again, or you're never going back. Like there's something like, I'm not going back. I'm going to climb the stairs. Yes. Horseshoe, good luck. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Get a second opinion. Or if this is like, I don't know, a frenemy at work or something about whoever you're working with right here, this person might be like, you know what, we'll pay you more if you just come back to this investment. But you already have like something that you don't want. And then Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. This could also be like sexual harassment. There's something about being harassed. And Kangaroo, unsettled times need a plan ahead right here. So letting go of some kind of like sadness or regret or blame. Somebody could also be trying to like put the blame on you, but you've got the light behind you. Something about light and a friendship. There's some kind of bond. A mother. Somebody is a mother here. You could also be helping another mother to stand on their own 2 feet. Or this is somebody who's like, hey, you can stand on your own 2 feet. Because again, this is about knowing your worth or maintaining your independence. You'll get the wish you want. So wishes granted by like detaching from something here. You'll get the outcome. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Aquarius, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.